Now, for more on the latest of the twists and turns having to do with financial reform, there's no straight line in politics. We go to NYU economics professor Lawrence White. Lawrence White served on the senior staff of President Carter's Council of Economic Advisors and is a former member of the Federal Home Loan Bank Board. Larry White, good to have you with us. Bloomberg, I know that you've said that, there are some really dumb and stupid things, that's a technical term, right,
of course.
In the bill. And
yes.
What are they? I mean, what's so wrong with the bill?
Let's see. Look.
I mean, you only got 3,400 pages to read over the weekend.
I thought it was a mere 2,000. But first, let's go with the good stuff. Then the good stuff is there's an increased emphasis on capital and
capital for banks. They've got to hold more cash on the balance sheet.
And other major financial institutions. And there's a resolution regime for these large financial institutions so that we don't have to rely on a bankruptcy regime. We've seen that movie with the Lehman bankruptcy, and I don't think we want to see that movie.
So in other words, the government can come in and there's some way for them to exert control over a big financial organization that poses a threat to the system.
Right, which right now, before that bill gets signed, and as we just heard, it may not happen, but right now, GE Capital, over $600 billion in assets, and if it got into difficulties, the only way to deal with it is a bankruptcy regime. The holding company for Citigroup, about $800 or $900 billion in assets. The only way to deal with it is through a bankruptcy regime. That's unlike banks, which right now the FDIC puts into a receivership. When Washington Mutual went belly up last year, almost 2 years ago now.
So, all right, so tell me some of the stupid and dumb things.
The stupid and dumb things. Well, with respect to credit rating agencies, they take one step forward, which is let's stop having regulators rely on this handful of credit rating agencies. But then they take a step back and they start piling on a whole bunch of regulatory requirements on credit rating agencies, which the large incumbents will be able to handle, but startup firms, not so much. That means we're going to see a reduced level of entry as compared with what might happen, which means less innovation, less new ideas, less new methodologies, technology, maybe even new business models that won't happen because there's this piling on of extra regulation.
All right.
Another dumb thing.
Give you 10 seconds.
The industrial loan companies of Utah. A healthy development. This bill puts a squash on it. Well,
so no more industrial banks, no more free thinking when it comes to agencies that oversee debt, but a good thing when you talk about capital regulations. Thank you very much, Lawrence White, coming to us from NYU Stern School of Business.